So here are 10 things you might not know about the Ford Mustang GT350. A lot of people think that the GT350 has the coyote engine in it, and it does not. This engine is a 5.2 flat plane crank. It produces 526 horsepower. This engine is actually nicknamed the Voodoo engine and not the coyote engine. This is a little bit better than a coyote, even though the coyote is pretty indestructible. You can put boost on it and everything. This one's just known for the high revving capabilities. Number 2 would be fuel cost. I basically put 500 miles a year on this thing, and on average I get 12 to 14 miles per gallon, which is not the best in any way, shape, or form. It is a blast drive, so that really makes up for it. Number 3 would actually be the oil change. If you're not mechanically inclined and you don't know how to do it yourself and you want to take it back to a dealer to have this thing changed, you're looking at $150 for an oil change from the dealership. Number 4 is the insurance cost. Depending on your area that you live, we live in Tennessee, and the insurance here in Tennessee, you're looking at about $1,400 per year. California has about $3,500 per year insurance premium on it for full coverage, and that breaks down like $291 a month. So that's pretty pricey for insurance. This specific Mustang, the GT350, has the Ford's lowest back pressure road legal exhaust ever made. The exhaust note goes from mild.
Johnson City, our lenders can get almost anyone approved. So don't put another penny in your old car. Trade in any old car, truck, or SUV today, and we'll give you an instant $2,000 discount off any 2022 Volkswagen Jetta, Passat, Taos, or Tiguan. So come see me, TC Baker, today at 1.
Okay, so that's versus. So pretty noticeable. Now, unlike other high-end cars, I would expect the Mustang to have a fully digital dash with a tachometer and the speedometer are both digital, and it's not. Yes, it shows a speed in the middle, but I really expect a little bit more out of the dash than just that. That's a little disappointing for, you know, a $50,000-$60,000 car. The next issue is the battery. This would be number 7. The battery's actually really small in this thing. So the battery's hiding in this little tiny location here. So yeah, it's a very small battery. You can see that it's a measly 450 cold cranking amps. You would think something like this would require something bigger, something like the Chevy S10 I have, the big old battery. Number 8 on the list are the tires. These things are gigantic and they are super sticky. Let's just say it's a little harder to spin tire than something, a little harder to spin tire with these than it does a normal car. And as you can see, these are 305 35 R19s. Another thing you might not realize is in 2015, all Mustangs switched over to the new IRS, independent rear suspension, and that really greatly improves the handling, especially around corners. And I can only imagine the track time would be a hell of a lot better on this than it would be for, say, a 2000 Mustang. And number 10 is actually the price. The price on this is, this one was imported from Germany. It was like $50,000. It came from a military serviceman, or servicewoman. And the going price for these right now are between 62 and 65. And 62 to 65 with only 12,000 original miles on it. Which this one now has 13,000 original miles. But still, I only drive 500 miles a year. Not bad at all. So that is the 10 things you might not have known about the Ford Mustang GT350. Hope you enjoyed.